For decades, the world has grappled with the complexities of Iran. We see presidents, parliaments, and protests. But above it all, a singular figure stands, seemingly untouchable. His face is known, his words echo globally, yet his true influence, his personal journey, and the shocking events that shaped him remain largely obscured to the outside world. This is the story of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader of Iran, a man whose life has mirrored, and often dictated, the destiny of a nation. Born in 1939 in Mashhad, a holy city in northeastern Iran, Ali Khamenei's early life was far from opulent. His father, Syed Javad Khamenei, was a respected but poor cleric, teaching his family the virtues of a simple, humble life. Imagine a childhood immersed in religious teachings, starting maktab, traditional primary schools, at just 4 years old, learning the Quran and the alphabet. It was a foundation built on faith, but it was also a foundation laid in a country on the cusp of profound change. He was the second of 8 children, and his family lineage, tracing back to the 4th Shia Imam, Ali al-Sajjad, carried a certain spiritual weight. Yet, their daily existence was one of austerity. This early exposure to both deep religious scholarship and the realities of a modest life would undoubtedly shape his worldview. Khamenei's academic journey was a rapid ascent through the rigorous world of Shia seminaries. From Mashhad, where he mastered intermediate studies in an astonishing 5 years, he journeyed to Najaf in Iraq, a major center of Shia learning. But it was in Qom, Iran's spiritual heart, that his destiny truly intertwined with a revolutionary tide. Here, he became a student of some of the greatest minds, including the revered Grand Ayatollah Borujerdi. But the most profound influence came from another, more radical figure, Ruhollah Khomeini. This charismatic cleric, a staunch opponent of the Shah's secularizing rule, became Khamenei's mentor. It wasn't just religious jurisprudence that drew them together, but a shared vision of an Iran governed by Islamic principles. This mentorship wasn't just academic, it was a pact for revolution. As the Shah's regime tightened its grip, Khamenei's sermons and teachings became increasingly political. He wasn't just a scholar, he was a revolutionary in the making. From 1963 onwards, he actively participated in protests against the monarchy, a decision that came with a heavy price. He was arrested not once, not twice, but 6 times by Savak, the Shah's dreaded secret police. He endured imprisonment, interrogation, and even solitary confinement. Imagine the psychological and physical toll of such persecution. These weren't mere detentions. They were attempts to break his spirit, to silence his growing voice of dissent. One of the most shocking moments came in 1981, after the revolution had triumphed. A bomb exploded near him during a speech, an assassination attempt that permanently paralyzed his right arm. This injury, a constant physical reminder of the revolution's brutal birth, became a symbol of his unwavering commitment to the Islamic Republic. He carried the scars of revolution, quite literally, on his body. When the Iranian Revolution swept through the country in 1979, overthrowing the Shah and establishing the Islamic Republic, Khamenei was no longer a persecuted cleric. He was a key figure. He was immediately appointed to the Revolutionary Council, then became Deputy Minister of Defense, and even briefly commanded the powerful Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC. His fiery oratory and staunch support for Khomeini's vision of velayat-e-faqih, governance by the religious jurist, made him a prominent voice in the new order. In 1981, following the assassinations of his predecessors, Ali Khamenei was elected as the 3rd president of Iran. This was a groundbreaking moment, the first cleric to hold the presidential office. While the presidency at the time held less overall power than the supreme leader, it placed him firmly on the national and international stage, particularly during the brutal Iran-Iraq War. He was a wartime president, developing deep ties with the military and security apparatus, ties that would prove crucial in the years to come. Then came the moment that shocked many: the passing of Ayatollah Khamenei in 1989. The question of succession loomed large, with many believing a grand Ayatollah would be chosen. But the assembly of experts, the body responsible for selecting the supreme leader, chose Ali Khamenei. At just 50 years old, he ascended to the highest office in Iran, a position he would hold for over 3.5 decades, a lifetime tenure that has profoundly shaped the nation. His elevation was unexpected by some, given that he had not yet achieved the highest clerical rank of Marja. Yet, Khomeini himself, in his final days, had reportedly endorsed Khamenei. From that moment, Ali Khamenei became the ultimate authority, the final arbiter on everything from foreign policy and the economy to education and national planning. His word became law, his decisions final. Under his leadership, Iran has faced immense challenges: international sanctions, internal dissent, and regional conflicts. He has weathered widespread protests, including the Green Movement of 2009 and the more recent Woman, Life, Freedom protests of 2022. Critics call his rule autocratic, highlighting the suppression of opposition and strict adherence to religious laws. Yet, his supporters see him as the steadfast guardian of the Islamic Revolution, protecting Iran from external threats and internal corruption. From a humble beginning to the supreme authority, Ali Khamenei's journey is a testament to resilience, conviction, and an iron grip on power. His life is not just a personal biography, but a living history of the Islamic Republic of Iran. And as the world watches, the legacy of this enigmatic leader continues to unfold.